Fraud is on the rise globally, and cybercrime is a huge part of this rise. Have you been affected by cybercrime? Cybercrime is fraud committed through the use of technology. In fact, did you know criminals make more money through cyber scams than they do selling drugs? For example, in 2021, cybercriminals made $20 billion from ransomware alone. What is ransomware? This is where cybercriminals sneak into your computer or your network to encrypt your data and force you to pay ransom to get your data back. Currently, this is their largest moneymaker. We would expect banks to be the preferred target, but banks are fortified, so the criminals move on to an easier target, the bank's customers. In the same way, cybercriminals are now attacking healthcare, small businesses, and unfortunately, school divisions. On average, our school division averts 5 cyber attacks per week. That is at least 260 attacks on the division annually. But why are they targeting our school division? The answer is simple. They know our data is valuable. They can steal it to sell or extort money from the school division to get the data back. We are the target of these cyber criminals, both in our personal lives and as a school division. In 2021, the estimated average cost of a data breach is over $6 million Canadian. For us and our school division, it is not just about the money. Cybercrime can shut down operations for days or even weeks, expose sensitive information to criminals, and damage the reputations of both the division and individuals. But how do cyber criminals get into our computers and our networks? They target you, the person on the keyboard or with a phone. They are scam artists who try to trick you into clicking on a link, downloading an attachment, or giving them your account information. However, if you know their tricks, you are far less likely to fall for their schemes. Training and awareness reduces the risk to you, your family, and the school division. This is where we come in. The division is investing in a training program for all division staff, brought to you by the Cybersecurity Services team, and we are presenting Cyber Aware and Secure, the training program to help you learn the signs of cybercrime and how to protect yourself, your family, and your division. This program will include short, entertaining videos sent out monthly to division staff members, newsletters, drop-in events, phishing exercises, and stories from staff about cybercrime. We are going to start with the most effective way cybercriminals try to trick you, the topic of phishing. What is phishing?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Phishing is when a cyber criminal poses as a legitimate organization to try and lure you into providing sensitive data. Sometimes they send you an email or call you asking for your banking or credit card numbers, even your usernames and passwords. This information is then used to access important accounts and can result in identity theft and financial loss. When this is done over SMS text messages, it's referred to as smishing. Here are some of the tactics that might be used by somebody trying to phish or smish you. They might try to scare you by saying your information has already been compromised or threaten to close your account, fine you, or even take legal action if you don't respond. On the other end of the spectrum, some messages will make it seem like you're being rewarded, receiving inheritance from a long-lost relative, winning a contest you've never entered, or getting a refund for something you didn't purchase. Whether they're playing good cop or bad cop, there will often be a sense of urgency to phishing requests. To encourage action without thinking, phishers will often give tight deadlines. No matter the tactic, here are some ways to tell if the messages you receive are actually phishing attempts. Phishing messages can be impersonal, addressing you as sir or madam instead of using your name. They're more likely to have spelling and grammar mistakes or unprofessional graphics than legitimate organizations. They'll also come from a domain unrelated to the company they're pretending to be from. So double-check the address when you receive an email by hovering over it with your mouse. Unfortunately, there are fewer clues when it comes to smishing. The best way to determine if a text is fraudulent is just to ask yourself, would this organization be texting me and asking me to take action? In most cases, the answer is no. In fact, stopping and asking yourself that question is a great way to protect yourself from all forms of phishing. If you're still not sure, get in touch with the organization by using the contact information on their official website. If there's really a problem, they'll let you know. Legitimate organizations don't usually ask you to verify or provide confidential information in an unsolicited email or text. Phishing scams are on the rise, but follow these tips and you'll be sure not to take the bait.
Oh, there you are. Sorry for that interruption. Now that you know what phishing is and the steps you can take to avoid cybercriminals, let's finish with 3 key points. The first is, we are a target. Second, you are part of the shield that protects the division. And finally, look for your first cyber aware and secure training module coming in March. You can also look for more exciting content coming your way monthly from cybersecurity services, which can be found on Connect. Thank you for your time. Remember, be aware, be secure.